Alright, hello everybody, this is Zaxtorian. Today we're going to be taking a look at the newly launched today Spiiiders with no user reviews yet, launched today by Chicken Pig Software. This is a top-down spider shooter where you take over John Iron. You follow him in his latest Mega Giga Ultimate action mission fighting against monster spiders. The world needs you. So we're going to go ahead and jump in this game, guys. We're going to see if this game is worth its asking price of $7.99 on sale its first week for 25% off or $5.99. $6 seems like a lot of money for an action-adventure game where all you do is walk around blasting spiders. But we'll find out if it's worth your money, and we'll give you guys the 411 right after this. Alright guys, when this game loaded up, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did see like a subliminal flash of a screen that said made with Game Guru. So here we have a top-down Game Guru game. I can't say that I've ever played a top-down Game Guru game. I probably have, I just wasn't aware of it. But this is definitely a game made with Game Guru, one of my most despised development tools for developers to use to create a game. It's kind of ironic that I was just saying yesterday about Game Guru games that I've never seen one worth a damn, and asked people if they've ever played one that was even worth a damn. And maybe by irony, maybe we have the first good or even decent Game Guru game. We shall see. I can say for the first time ever, I see a font used in a Game Guru game that I've never seen for the menu. So I like that. The developer's actually trying to change some stuff about the default settings and default thing that everybody else uses in Game Guru and making something unique to his game. So gotta give him credit for that. Let's go ahead and take a look here, guys. We have credits and controls, quit spiders, load, and start. Developed by K. Burley. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Spiiiders. I guess that's how you say it since there's 3 eyes. Okay, music by Jason Shaw. I believe that is probably, I believe that's probably like custom commons music. So free music he gets to use, that anybody can use as long as you give him credit in your game. So I believe that's just Creative Commons music. Spider character by Harry Weber. So it looks like he's probably just giving credit to maybe a spider asset he bought somewhere. I highly doubt he has a buddy named Harry Weber who he said, hey man, can you make me a spider, and we're going to make it specifically for spiders. And then he had his buddy make him a spider, or somebody he knows, and paid him specifically for this game. No, I think he went out and bought a spider asset for his game and is giving that guy credit in his game. Same kind of thing here, credit for some additional models that he probably purchased as assets, probably from somewhere with Game Guru. I don't know. I don't have Game Guru. I would never buy this piece of software, even if they offered Game Guru for 99 cents with all of its freaking asset packs. Nope. Wouldn't do it because you're too limited on what you can do with Game Guru. And because I've seen way too much crap flooding the Steam store with developers making rushed, crappy games. Anyway, guys, we have WASD to move around, shift to run. We have space to jump, escape to exit or pause, mouse to look around, and left mouse button to fire a shotgun. Gotta state here, guys, there is no split screen multiplayer in this game. There is no like controller support whatsoever. And one thing I can see already is it looks like we're going to be limited to one freaking gun the whole game. For a game like this, a top-down shooter, to only have one kind of creature that you're killing, spiders, and only one gun, you can't get other kinds of guns, that's pretty disheartening. But also the fact that right mouse button or no other buttons are tied to anything. So for example, I won't be able to throw a grenade if I see 10 spiders in a certain area. I won't be able to grenade the hell out of them. Also disheartening. Yeah, I'm not liking that from what I see. I mean, why would they say that you only have one button to fire and one weapon if that wasn't the case? So already not looking great here for spiders. if I know anything else about Game Guru games, there's probably less than an hour's worth of total content in the game. It would surprise me if you knew exactly where to go and you played the game if there was more than an hour's worth of total content in the game. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump back and get into the game, shall we? Alright guys, my first time playing Spiiiders. And another bad thing about Game Guru games is he might have changed the font with the loading down there in the loading bar, what it looks like, which I give him credit and props for. But Game Guru games, depending on your computer and your CPU and all that, are typically going to take 1.5 minutes to 2.5 minutes to load into the game. So that is a bad thing about Game Guru games, and another reason why, you know, I wouldn't use the software even if it was free, basically. Yeah, in my opinion, you're much better off using Unity or 3D or not 3D, but Unreal or Game Maker, or there's just a ton of better game development kits out there than Game Guru. Not good software. And that's one reason why so many piece of crap games launch on Steam with the same custom UI and all that. And, you know, they're all garbage. Okay, so down at the bottom, I assume that is my health bar. And I'm being blinded by some light here. What is going on with the lightness? Like, it is bright. Like, that feels way too bright. Something's wrong, guys. I think we have a Game Guru bug here. Yeah, it should not be that bright. Maybe, no, F turns on a light, but that doesn't help. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's reload that. Hopefully it'll load faster, probably not. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it back here after this loading screen completes again, and hopefully the game will look better. Alright guys, we're relaunching again. Nope, it still looks like complete crap. I don't know what's wrong. Let's go ahead and relaunch the game, guys. Okay, preparing core files now. Maybe that will fix whatever was wrong, but I don't think that was right. So we're going to go ahead and jump back in and try again. I'll be right back after this loading bar completes. Okay guys, so that did work. That looks a lot better. So we're trying to hope that we see our first Game Guru game that's actually good, but it's not looking good when I've already spent about 5 to 6 minutes of waiting time on the load bars, and I'll cut that out for you guys. But I haven't even played the game 10 seconds yet, and already been waiting over 5 minutes for loading bars, reloading bars, because when it loaded, it was way too bright. Don't know what caused that. Probably some kind of a bug within the Game Guru engine. Can't blame that on the developer. In fact, I would bet money that is not the developer's fault. Alright, we see our first Spiiiders, guys. Alright, I don't know if they're going to jump on you or what. Oh. Yep, I already see something that's a big drawback to the game. It makes it look really cheap and unprofessional. So about 10 seconds into the game, guys, I don't know if you guys saw it, but let me show you. We will show you here in a second what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look how these Spiiiders are facing me even though they're squashed and dead. So for whatever reason, the developer has not been able to turn off the enemy looking at you or facing you if it's dead. So what should happen is the developer should use that squash spider engine and turn it into a dead item in the game, just like this rock here. Notice the rock and the van, etc. is not looking at me and rotating as I walk by it. And I kind of feel that is, you know, what the developer needs to do is, I don't know if he can, but he definitely needs to try to make it so dead spiders aren't rotating, because that looks really cheap. And it's going to turn people away from this game. Oop. Oh, I like how the spiders can push the barrel at me. Come on, push it at me, guys. That one's dead. Okay, I see something else, guys, that's a problem in the game. And let's say this rock right here, this middle rock right here is a spider. Okay? I have a shotgun. In any other 2D top-down game like this, I guess this is a 3D top-down shooter. Definitely a 3D. But in any other top-down shooter game like this where you have a shotgun if this is a spider right here, this rock, you would expect this shot to kill him, this shot to kill him, and this shot to kill him. But in this game, I guarantee you if I'm this close, it'll go right over the spider. And if I'm way back here, it's going to go right through the spider. In this game, I'm going to have to be about this distance away from the spider for it to kill it. So there's a ranged attack with your shotgun, otherwise you will not hit the enemy. That is bad. That is horrible. Alright, let's see if I'm right about that. If we can. That was a miss. Oh, I did hit one. Yeah, see how what I'm talking about? See how the spiders are right there in front of me and they killed me? And I shot right over them. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I am right about that. If you're too close, you're probably going to miss. And if you're too far away, you're going to miss, even if you have them right in your line. Not good. And now we died. Now we get to wait for another loading screen. Again, I'll be back right after this loads, guys. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and jump back into this game here. Give it our second attempt. The bad thing is you get touched by one of these spiders. Well, not touched, but your health bar definitely runs down really quickly. And it doesn't take much before your game's over. So it's not like you have... I don't see any kind of healing kits or anything either. And... I don't know if there's a way to heal yourself. Probably not. Oops. Okay, see what I'm talking about here? Let's go ahead and run back, guys. Let's go ahead and run all the way back here. See what I mean about shooting over it? You have to be the right distance away, or it seems like it's not going to hit the enemy. And then this here too, on a hill, is not going to work. I hit that spider even though he was way below me on the hill. As long as you get that distance right, it's going to hit them even if they're 20 feet below you. Notice how my guy is pointing straight out no matter what. So even on like this hill, for example, see, it looks like he's pointing way the hell over here because he's not looking down the hill. But as long as you're the right distance away from the spider, you're still going to hit it. Pretty silly. Alright, where does the game want me to go? I do like how the spider actually moves really fast, and that's the creepy thing about spiders to me. I like spiders, and I think they're fascinating. I think they make a cool enemy in, like, you know, games, especially like RPGs, like Skyrim, etc. Giant spiders are definitely a cool-looking enemy to fight. Oh, shit! Except shit like that. That is creepy right there. So, spiders are fascinating, and I mean, that's the reason I went out a few years ago and bought my first tarantula ever, because I think they're fascinating. But I was never able to get myself up to a point where I could hold it, even though I knew it would be safe and it wouldn't bite me or anything like that. I think the biggest reason I never held it is because I paid, you know, good money for the spider, and I cared about the spider's health. I wanted him to live, but I didn't want to hold him because I knew that I'd probably get creeped out, especially if he moved fast, and drop him, and then you can hurt him or kill him and all that. So I finally, after having him for like a year, I sold him to a person that's actually, you know, not only fascinated by spiders, but enjoys spiders and likes holding them and stuff like that. So he came over and held my spider and loved him and bought him from me. But spiders are fascinating and they're really cool, I think, but they're freaking creepy. And these kind of spiders here used in this game, like for example, a tarantula, to me, isn't nearly as creepy, even though it's big and hairy and all that. I would much rather hold a tarantula than like hold a freaking little black spider a tenth of its size that moves really, really fast. Because then I'm thinking that spider's going to move up my arm and up my shirt, and it creeps. So spiders are definitely super creepy to me, and the ones that are the creepiest are the fast-moving little black bastards. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be just black. It's not a black thing. But that's typically what you see. There's spiders that move really fast, and I don't know if it's just like an internal fear of like them jumping on your face or whatever it is. I like how that spider knocked over that barrel. That was pretty cool. But I like what I'm saying is in this game, I like the effect that the spiders have of adding creepiness to the game by moving really fast. And the spider animations in this animation asset that he bought look really good as well. The way they crawl and stuff. So, to that part, kudos to the developer. Kudos to the developer for actually caring about making a cool looking map here, going out and acquiring, you know, good assets for your game, everything from your cactus to your rocks to your fences to, and I don't know where all these assets came from. I don't know if you bought them or if they're part of Game Guru. I don't think I've ever seen any of these assets, so that is a credit to the developer. Alright, I need to figure out where to go now. Maybe over this way. Yep. But yeah, very unlike so many Game Guru games that I've played, this developer has actually spent some time creating this map. He hasn't just thrown a bunch of random shit everywhere like we see in so many Game Guru games where it feels like they're just trying to make a quick buck. Now, as far as the asking price for this game, I know this developer spent a lot more time in Game Guru than most developers do when they launch games, but in my opinion, the price is way too high for this game. Remember that this is a Game Guru game with limitations such as dead spiders rotating facing you, such as, you know, all the limitations that you have with any Game Guru game. Okay, here we go. There's another spider right over here lurking. Where is it? I don't know. One behind the fence there. At least the spider's not going right through the fence at me too. That's pretty cool. A Game Guru game, you would expect the spiders to just walk right through fences and whatever they need to do to get to you. Yikes. Mama, help. Alright, this is the point, guys, where the game is starting to feel a little bit lackluster with no items to get, no new guns to get, no need to go and pick up ammo, no grenades to throw. The boredom is already starting to set in here, guys. And that is due to not the developer, but the limitations of the Game Guru engine. And this is garbage here. Like, I can go in the building, but I can't see myself. With a top-down shooter like this, you would expect if you go in a building like this, you would expect to, you know, the camera to show you or make the roof disappear or whatever. Because then you could place spiders and stuff inside this building, which would be kind of cool. And another thing that would be cool is if you could get a new gun up here. You know, you have to come up in here to get a new rifle. But none of that is in this game. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why $7.99 for a regular price for this game is just way too much. And another thing that's stupid is I'm way up here, I'm pointing straight out, but that spider was the right distance in front of me, so it killed it. Completely lame. And I don't know that the developer has any control whatsoever over that. Like, if he could, if his asset here, your model character, your character model, like if your character model could look down in the situation and face the ground when he's above the ground level, then it would look a lot better in that situation. But as it looks right now, for me to kill a spider that's down there at the bottom of the steps, just because it's the right distance in front of me, again, it makes the game look really cheap and unprofessional. And that's the kind of attention to detail that good games have that this game just doesn't have. And I'm not going to blame the developer for this. I'm simply going to knock the game engine he used. So I got to say, out to the developer who made this game, I think you've shown with this game right here, I think you've shown that you can make a good game. You have what it takes to know what it takes to make a good game, but you're extremely limiting yourself by using Game Guru as your choice. And I can't tell you what to do, but I would love to see this developer try to put these same skills into another game made with something other than Game Guru. I mean, go out and get Unity if you have to. Go out and get Game Maker. Game Maker is good for top-down games. But Game Guru is going to give you way more control and way more power because you're going to have the ability to learn some custom code and do all these little tricks that you need to do. Oh, that was cool. The spider jumped up in the air. But I know the Game Guru is a pretty easy engine to use with drag and drop and just set everything on or off, or whatever you want in the menu for the game. But you are limiting yourself so much by using Game Guru. And while this is the best Game Guru game I've ever played by far, it still has so many limitations that you're still going to wind up with a game that's going to end up frustrating customers and probably getting bad reviews. And that's the sad thing about this. I mean, it looks like the developer actually cares about making a good game, but he's just limiting himself so much by using a piece of crap development software. And maybe he doesn't know any kind of code or know how to code or whatever, that's why he's using it. But learning some basic code, there's a lot of good useful tools available to learn basic code, whether it be Game Maker or Unity or whatever. Where I think this developer with these kind of skills to make a game could really give us some good software. So I hope that my review here, if nothing else, even though my score on this game is going to be really low, just because of the limitations of the game itself, not any knock against the developer, I really hope this video review, if nothing else, encourages the developer to go out and consider buying a better piece of game development software. Alright, I'm off the right track here. Let me go back up here and figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Probably this way. There we go. Oh, we got a different kind of spider, guys. Red spider. Woo. Looks like it takes more than one hit to kill it. Oh, shit! It jumped at me! Oh, that was creepy. I like it. I like it. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. This guy is so limited by the Game Guru engine, he is hurting himself. This developer has what it takes. I guarantee you, this developer has what it takes to give us some good quality games. But as long as he continues to try to give us crap made with Game Guru, this is going to be about the best we're going to get. I mean, I could be wrong, but like I say, this is by far the best Game Guru game I've ever played. But there's still so many limitations with the software. I really hope this developer goes out and gives us a new game made with Unity or Unreal or Game Maker or something like that, because I bet you that that game would actually be good. Jumping red spiders, I like it though. Alright. There's gonna be spiders in here, huh? Oh, right there. Thought there was gonna be spiders in the building. Oh shit, that is a big mama. That's a big monster. Why does something tell me that we're already more than halfway through the game? Oh, I like how he, see, this is what I'm talking about. This developer is actually going to be a good game developer, especially if you're, challenges himself to create something with something other than Game Guru. Look at how he's taken this car asset and put it below the ground to give it an effect like over the years, like, sand and weather and stuff like that has buried this car below the ground. Very, very cool effect. This guy is making some really cool maps made with the limitations of Game Guru. And that's why I say this is a skilled developer. This is going to be a good game developer if he challenges himself to do something with a better piece of software, a better game development kit. I have a feeling this game developer could make a kick-ass game with Unity. Unity allows you to put in custom code. It allows you a lot more flexibility than Game Guru. So, and Unity, from what I understand, is pretty easy to use. So, oh damn, it's a big spider. Well, one shot killed it, huh? Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to go down though. Are we? Maybe. Yeah, I think we go down here. Okay. More silly crap where I'm looking way over the spider, but as long as it's the right distance in front of me, I still kill it. Aye, aye, aye. You know what I mean? It looks retarded. Nope, invisible wall. Where do I go? Help me, senpai. Okay, to the game developer, if you're not supposed to come down that little, in the little hole, you shouldn't put spiders down there, because then it's going to make people think that they need to go down there. So if that's just a little hole in the ground where you're not supposed to go, not the main path, then I would not put spiders down there, because like I say, you're gonna frustrate players, making them think they need to go down there and then get off the path they need to be on. Again, same kind of thing here, where the developer has used the assets to make them look really good in the map. Ah! Oh, that little guy got me. Oh no! Alright guys, I don't want to play this game again. I have a feeling I was probably at least halfway through to the end. I would bet money that there is not a whole lot more content. After that, I could be wrong, but trust me when I tell you this game is going to have probably a maximum of an hour and a half of gameplay. I would be surprised if I'm wrong about that. Guys, the value on this game, if I am indeed right about there not being too much more content after that, looking at the screen here, it looks like we might come up to a final boss at some point, but I have a feeling that wasn't too much further than where I got. I bet you I was probably at least like halfway through the game. The world is lost. Game over. Okay, so knocks on the game, guys. No kind of story or information about what's going on. Nothing in the front. Options are very limited, as with any game made with Game Guru. You're just limiting yourself on being able to give the player options. Almost to the point like Game Maker games a lot of times have very few options, but all Game Guru games are lacking options and resolution and all that. So that's a knock. No multiplayer support, no controller support, no ability to get different guns, no grenades, no power-ups, nothing like that. No variety in, while there's a variety in spiders that you come across, there's no variety in AI that you come across. So no friendly AI, no, anything that helps you out. Nothing to collect, no gold to collect, no resources to collect, nothing like that. So the game is lacking a lot and could have a lot more. And I think the developer could do that if he, challenged himself to use a piece of software other than Game Guru. Uh, Big thumbs up to the developer though for making by far the best game I've ever played with Game Guru, but it's still not going to get a good score. Value, guys, for the price, here's where the developer is really hurting himself as well by trying to price this thing at $8. It's not worth it. No way. I know this game has I'm sure this game has very little actual content, and I'm sure this game can be beaten in under an hour. So I'm going to base it on my experience with Game Guru games. If I'm wrong and I find out, I'll come back later and perhaps change the score. But even if the game had 5 hours of gameplay, it's still hurt by the fact that it's going to get pretty boring pretty quickly. I think most people are going to get pretty bored with this kind of a game, especially no variety, no different guns, no power-ups, nothing to collect, all that stuff. People are going to get bored with this game, and even if it had 5 hours of content, that would probably be a bad thing because nobody's going to play it that long. So, value, guys, is pretty poor here, guys. 5 out of 40 for my value. Next criteria is fun. How much fun is the game? The game's actually a little bit of fun. It's a little bit more fun than I thought it would be, especially when I saw that Game Guru. But a lot of things take away from the immersion as well. Rotating spiders when they're dead, it takes away from the fun. The top-down shooter, not exactly knowing where to go, and no ability for the developer to give us like a green arrow showing us where to go if we kind of get lost or whatever. That kind of takes away from the immersion and the fun of the game. The frustration of kind of getting lost of where you're supposed to go, not fun. Like I said, just only shooting spiders, only the same gun, really limits how much fun this game could deliver, I think, if it was made in another game engine. Fun, guys, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 30, and I think that's pretty fair. I think a score of 10 out of 30 for fun, guys, is actually pretty generous to the developer, but you know what? He got me a couple of times when a lot of spiders came at me and when that jumping spider came at me. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the score just a little bit because there were a couple of moments there that I was like, holy shit. So I'm going to go ahead and up it to 12. 12 out of 30 for fun. And again, guys, I think I'm being pretty generous on that scoring. I don't think a lot of players are going to give this kind of score. So value, 5. Really poor on value with a high price tag he's asking. I really feel like this is more like a $3 game. It should be on sale right now for like $1.99. But that's the developer's choice. Next criteria is controls and bugs. Controls are good, pretty decent, as you would expect. The low frame rate hurts here. And that, again, that's a limitation of Game Guru. Rotating spiders when they're dead is a bug. Shooting over a spider when they're clearly 10 feet below you, in my opinion, is a bug, and it looks really cheap. Having to be the right distance away from a spider to shoot it, even if it's in your straight line, is a bug, in my opinion, and takes away from the score here. Controls and bugs, guys, and there's not a lot of control on options and stuff like that. Also going to hurt it a little bit here. I'm going to give the score at 8 out of 20 here for controls and bugs, just because there's so many things that take away from the game and take away from your ability to enjoy the game here. Last criteria is graphics and sound. I like the assets the developer has used here. I like the way he's made the maps and designed the maps and stuff like that. By far the best looking map design I've ever seen of any Game Guru game. So I'm going to go ahead and give him probably a really generous 6 out of 10 here on graphics and sound. Alright guys, so we add that all up. 5 for value. I gave him a 12 out of 30 for fun at 17. I gave him 8 for controls and bugs. That's 25. And then I gave him a 6 for graphics and sound, a 31%. Guys, I'm fascinated by spiders. I think spiders are creepy. I think they make great games. But this particular game, Spiiiders, only musters a 31% here in my scoring. It's being limited, A, by the game engine he used, Game Guru, which is crap. And I would highly, highly, highly encourage this game developer. I think he's showing real promise here with this game. Doing what he's done with Game Guru, I'm very impressed. I really hope he listens to me and goes out and challenges himself to make his next game, in, you know, Unreal or Unity or GameMaker or something else besides Game Guru. So that is my biggest piece of advice for the developer. But 31%, guys, is the best I can give this game. I think I'm being a little bit generous by doing that. It's not worth your money. It's not worth anywhere near the $5.99 sell price he has it for right now. And I think he's going to be hurt by, I think more than half the people that buy this are going to refund the game. So sorry to the developer for that. Hopefully you got something good from this, though. Hopefully I've encouraged you to go out and make your next game in something other than Game Guru. But I like what you've done with Game Guru in Spiiiders. So big thumbs up there. Unfortunately, I can't give you a good score on this game. I got to stay real. I got to stay honest to my viewers. And I just don't think the game's anywhere near what you're asking for it. Even if you price it at $1.99, the score would get a lot better. The value would go up from a 5 to probably a 25. And then you're looking at a 51%. But just because the game is so limited by the software you're using to make it, I don't think it's ever going to get a really good score. All right, guys, I want to go ahead and show you something from the customer's point of view and how we as consumers have a lot of options on Steam and how you can do a hell of a lot better for your money than spending $5, $6, or $8 on Spiiiders here if you're looking for a good top-down shooter. You can just do way, way, way better, and we're going to show you one example right now. All right, guys, we come to Steam here. I want to go ahead and have you take a look at a game called Splatter. Oops, if I spelled it right. And this is the one I'm talking about right here. Came out 3 years ago, a little more than 3 years ago. Splatter, Blood Red Edition. I'll have the link to both of these games down in the description. To not only Spiiiders, which I reviewed in this video, but also Splatter, Blood Red Edition. A game that you guys can get for less money that is just a 20 times better game than Spiiiders. And this game, even though it came out 3 years ago, don't let that take away. Even though the graphics in the preview video don't look quite as impressive as the Spiiiders one, trust me, this game is a better game in every way, shape, and form. And you guys can get this game right now for only 49 cents. I've seen this game on sale a lot. I believe I bought it when it was on sale for either 99 cents or 49 cents like this. But it's a $4.99 game. So the regular price of this game is still less than the sale price for Spiiiders. So a game that's priced way under Spiiiders. Let's go ahead and launch this game and show you how this game is better, and it's not going to take long for me to demonstrate how this game is better than Spiiiders in every way, shape, and form. Alright guys, so this here is Splatter Blood Red Edition. This is a great game, even though it's 3 years old right now. If you guys haven't heard of this game, this is a top-down shooter that is so much better than Spiiiders. And again, a regular price of only $4.99, on sale right now at the time that I'm recording this video for just 49 cents. And let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you have arcade modes, you have multiplayer modes where you can go in and do survival, or you can do deathmatch. You have options that are just way better than anything you're going to get in any Guru game. All kinds of different languages here. Espanol, Portuguese, Russian, French, English. You have difficulty modes, so 3 different difficulty modes as well, hands on or off. This is kind of what I was talking about, or no, right down here, show direction hands. So this is kind of what I was talking about. I wish Spiiiders had, where if you got to get lost for a minute, it kind of gives you an indicator where you need to go. You have graphics, all kinds of different graphics resolution settings to choose from in this game. And look at all these different resolutions, wow. To fit both standard monitors and widescreen. You got full screen on or off, you got shadows, lighting quality, screen shaking on or off, and then sound. You have different sliders for that as well. So very impressive game right from the get-go, right from the introduction screen, something you don't see in a game like Spiiiders. Let's go ahead and start the game and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and choose a difficulty level. Let's just go normal. This is going to just be a really quick demonstration here, and look at how much quicker the load screen is.
Is this the end? So many things changed in the last days. So did I.
And we have a nice little intro, a little story set up, something Spiiiders does not have, even though Spiiiders is asking $3 more at the regular price.
But peace of mind is rare to come by these days. I thought I found it. But boy,
so he thought he was on a nice peaceful little island, thought he had found tranquility, and instead, zombies
started
coming into
when
his
the
life.
doorbell rang.
Everything started when the doorbell rang that bloody Sunday. So nice little setup here to kind of get you into the game.
When the doorbell rings.
So the graphics initially don't look quite as impressive, especially from the trailer, as Spiiiders. But look at this, guys. Here we are in our little apartment hanging out. Everything's cool. When we get a knock on the door, we go to answer it. And stop! Oh
now,
shit! We got a zombie coming. We gotta hide. Okay.
What are you still doing here? Get out! This area is being evacuated.
All right, so we got a military guy telling us that the town is being evacuated. We need to get the hell out of here.
Go on!
Use your mouse to look around. Look how quick and responsive this is. We come over here and look at this. We can actually collect a gun. Something we never even had the ability to do in Spiiiders. So now we got zombies talking about how they
even in comparison to the other scum,
and I like the voice, kind of the commentary that it gives you of the guy you play in the game. And this game just feels so much better than the action in Spiiiders. I can't even begin to describe how much better this game feels. This is a game that I guarantee you was not made with game crew. Look how that zombie busts open these destructible boxes as well. Look at that. Look at that. He just breaks through the boxes to get him. Super freaking cool. You don't see any kind of destructible items in Spiiiders. And my health is down. I need to find some more health. So in this game, you can find collectibles. You can find health. You can find more guns. Hey, and notice that, guys. We have a zombie, a pile of guts here. Notice how it doesn't rotate as I move around it, looking at me, like the dead Spiiiders. Destructible items. I can blow the sink away. I can blow the toilet away. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it's just nice attention to detail. Especially in a game that you can get on sale for 49 cents. Super high value here. And yeah, if you guys haven't played this game, you guys like top-down shooters, you cannot go wrong with this game. Even at the regular price of $4.99, it's a hell of a deal. But on sale, 49 cents, this is a no-brainer, guys. And again, you can just, kind of explore these houses, bust open or shoot open these little boxes, get money. You can spend money to get different items, get new guns, you can upgrade your character, get new abilities, all kinds of cool stuff in this game. You can blow apart fences. Got a big zombie here. More zombies back in the corner, hiding out, and everybody's infected. Got some more money in here. Let's go do this.
Gotta find another way.
Awesome. Okay. So, just a huge open world to explore here, guys. All kinds of destructible items, all kinds of collectibles to get, money to get, upgrades. Just a better game in every way, shape, and form than Spiiiders at a fraction of the price right now. And even if they're both regular price, this game comes in at almost half price.
Dirt-ridden alleys and backyards. I'm getting closer to the scum of other stuff.
Yeah, this is just a way better game in every way, shape, and form. I mean, Spiiiders asking $7.99 when you can get a game like this regular price for $4.99 or on sale for 49 cents. That's why I say that game is just so overpriced, it's not even funny. And I gotta run. I got zombies after me like crazy. The tension in this game, it just feels so much more than, last game. Spiiiders. But guys, yeah, if you haven't ever played this game, if you haven't seen this game is a hell of a game. And not only that, guys, I want to go ahead and show you something else as well. Let's go ahead and get out of this game. But another good game, if you like top-down shooters and you're really looking for a challenging, great arcade game, pick up any of these Ubermosh games. These games are amazing fun. The graphics, again, aren't nearly as impressive, but the gameplay and the fun level found in these games is intense. And this game right here is a 99-cent game. It's on sale right now, but regular price is only $1. compared to $6.99 for Spiiiders, and this game blows Spiiiders away in every way, shape, and form, except for maybe graphics. Don't let graphics fool you guys. This game may have inferior graphics, but the gameplay is way more fun. Look at the positive reviews. Not only that, guys, you guys can go out and buy, like right now, you can buy the Ubermosh collection. You can get Ubermosh, Ubermosh Volume 3, Ubermosh Volume 5, Ubermosh Black, and Ubermosh Wraith. 5 different versions of Ubermosh, 5 completely different games, $1.59. Even the regular price is the same price as they ask for Spiiiders all by itself, and each and every one of these games is a better game, period. So that's what I'm saying. Spiiiders is way overpriced. There is a lot better choices, and this is only a couple of examples of how you can do much, much better with your money. Hopefully that's helped you guys. Be sure you comment down below. Be sure you rate my video, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.